back before the Ice Age, as the ice was melting, as time tells us anyway in history, everything from the north was floating to the south, and Shady Valley became this little curvature curve out that is. So we're a total valley, 3 sides by the mountains of about 3,500 feet, and the valley floor is about 2,900 feet with one natural outlet for the stream called Beaver Dam Creek. And so over the years, all the plants and animals that are here, a lot of those are more native to the northern areas of New England, because our climate will more enact those of upper Pennsylvania and part of the New England states than they do the southern part of where we're at now. So lots of people refer to Knoxville as East Tennessee. We are truly East Tennessee when you get to Shady Valley. Well, Shady is where I was raised, where my family was raised, so we still run a small farm. We enjoy the country life. It is definitely a ways from anybody else, so if you have come here, you have to drive somewheres to get somewheres. And we are protected by a very curvy road that eliminates most people from wanting just to come and visit very long at a time. So the Shady Valley cranberry is a wild cranberry. As we said earlier, come in from the Ice Age as a seed. Found this high mountain valley, and that pretty much mimicked what it was used to as far as a habitat. And that's what got the original Nature Conservancy interested, because the first 4/10 of an acre that they purchased was to protect the cranberry. It is a very tasty berry, so has a very tart flavor to it. And back in the 1900s, this is what our forefathers would have harvested into October and November. And then obviously everyone knows that when we eat Thanksgiving dinner that we expect to have some cranberry sauce or some form of cranberries present. And the reason for that was in nature, that is the correct harvest time. So that would have been the berry that was in harvest at that time. The Cranberry Festival developed from basically, originally it was a homecoming for Shady Valley, and it works around our Little Rock School, which was consolidated, one of the first consolidated schools in the country as far as we know. And it's been there now for several years as the Cranberry Festival, and it does draw a large number of folks from outside that comes with an interest of seeing that. And a lot of people are somewhat disappointed when they get here because they're looking for that ocean spray fields of cranberries that we obviously don't have. But when you come out and you actually see them and you get to taste one, then you'll realize, you know, what we have is truly a very important crop. But today, it is more of a festival celebrating something that is unique and makes our community different than most others.
We did pick the name back in '92 when we decided to do the Cranberry Festival. Maggie Hand and myself, she was a school teacher here, and I was a parent. We decided to create a festival to bring in monies to help supplement the needs for the students and for the teachers. And so we picked the cranberry as the name because it was a very unique oddity to be in Northeast Tennessee and actually say, yeah, cranberries do grow here. I felt like as a parent, you know, I didn't want to go out and sell soap and spices and cookies and donuts for minimal amounts when we could spend a little bit more time and effort and really create substantial money that would help us. But the school is the central heartbeat of this community. It doesn't matter what we do. We have lots of different events that people love it. They come and crowd. At the auction on Friday night from the Cranberry Festival, the seats are packed. This gym is full. We have families that come in, you know, and plan their reunions after 31 years. You know, this is marked on their calendar as an event that they always come to. As well as, you know, a lot of people are just hearing about it for the first time. You know, we have a lot of new people, you know, that come to check us out and to see if really, you know, cranberries grow in Shady Valley. It's cool. At the end of the day, I love the fact that we were able to gather together as a community, as a family, as a whole, and enjoy life. You know, to do something fun together. The kids are here jumping in the bounce houses and having a great time. The music is playing and and the people are loving the music and doing their shopping. You know, a lot of them get their Christmas shopping done, you know, from the different vendors we've had over. This year we had over 70, which doesn't sound like a lot, but there have been times that we've had, you know, over, you know, 125 or whatever. You know, at the end when it's all said and done, just to see the pleasure and the joy and the fun that the people had that day makes all the one whole year's worth of preparation with all our volunteers. And if it were not for the volunteers, and we don't have a whole lot, but the ones we have are absolutely committed to helping have a wonderful festival and sharing with the people, you know, this beautiful valley. And, you know, what you can do as a group together, just, you know, just to fellowship together and to have a passion for something. You know, we have a passion of educating our kids. And so part of the monies go to a scholarship fund for a Shady Valley student that is graduating high school and getting ready to either attend a community college or a technical school.
Everyone would like to live here, but then if you bring a lot of amenities with it, you change the valley. So the idea is to try to keep the valley as it was, as close as we can mimic that, and protecting it from the conservation point of view of having clean water and a clean place. That is tremendous. And protecting the valley to what we feel its history was and hopefully will continue to be for future generations is immense, because we know that cities are going to grow. So if you're trying to protect something around Knoxville or Nashville or Chattanooga, that's not going to be a real opportunity for you in the future, because population is growing at an unbelievable rate. And Shady has that ability to stay small and preserve what part of nature we can.